Good morning, gamers. Welcome to the Demon Zone. I am your host, the Final Gamer. Welcome, everyone. That absolutely fucking counts as a clean intro. I won't hear any nonsense. I won't hear any excuses from all of you. That worked. It's fine. Okay, yeah, everything worked. I did it. I'm the best. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Whoa. Oh, so we've relocated from the smokehouse. Well, the smokehouse is located in the demon zone. So technically, we've always been in the demon zone. That's always where these streams have taken place from. This chair goes back much further than I thought it did. Maybe, can I stream? What was that box in the background? Some Amazon thing. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Just having a little Dragon Age chat while we waited. How are people enjoying that? Are people having a good time there? I am a fair weather Dragon Age fan. I watched Nextlander play a little bit of it, and I thought it looked kind of good, but I also thought some of the dialogue looked a bit like, I don't know, a bit perhaps Josh Whedon-esque. Would that be right? Dappercat, Final Gamer, would you be proud to hear a finalist did not ruin their Thanksgiving this year? Very proud. Well done. Hello, Mr. Hello, Mr. Please check out 1000 X Resist from Schnoot. Yeah, I've had my eye on 1000 X Resist. I'm not that big into sci-fi, so I go back and forth about whether I'll spend some time with it or not. But yeah, we shall see. It's a great and disappointing time at the same time. Well, I mean, isn't that just media in 2024? Improvement. Actually, you know what? While we're talking about stuff and games and whatnot, there was something that came across my desk recently. I want to just make sure. Give me 2 seconds there, chat. I just want to pull this up and make sure that the person who sent it to me is okay with me sharing this info. Okay, so basically, after my Concord ranking video, someone who claims to work for the Concord dev team reached out, and their message was really, really interesting. Obviously, I'm not going to give any like personal information away about them, but I just think what they had to say here was really, really good. Saw your Concord rating video. I am one of the devs. Appreciate your comments about the technical side of things being a bunch of talented people. Since I watched you and Wooly a lot, I figured I'd share some inside baseball. Please don't mention me by name, which not gonna do. I think you're spot on with the character design problems, but I think it might be interesting to hear that there was no interference from Sony or our original parent company, which is fucking crazy. Now, again, this person hasn't provided any verification or anything like that, but I don't know. Personally, I think that what they're saying, it adds up. Like, I think it kind of makes sense. There was never a single conversation with marketing guys or suits that led to changes in designs. All the writers and all the writings and designs and everything was done internally by people that should really know better, but have grown wildly out of touch with the market. They made a game for them, and never once was there a consideration made to the appeal to a wider audience. Interestingly, the game started off as a tactical shooter and slowly morphed bit by bit over time. Ship of Theseus style until you got to final product. For all intents, I think it's actually fun to play and has some more complex interaction between characters than shown by those god-awful Sony trailers. Um, I mean, like, I don't think there's like, yeah, okay. So, I think it's actually fun to play and has some more complex interactions between characters than shown in the most god awful Sony trailers. Sony brought us all out and basically took ages to produce the few trailers you watch in the video. Sony has no clue how to market a live service game, and were routinely denied the option to go free to play. Overwatch was never the actual goal, which I often see stated. Internally, it was supposed to be a Destiny PvP Crucible standalone, since it was made by most ex-Bungie devs. Again, marketing failed to make this clue, and we failed to produce a product that reads it was intended. Anyway, yeah, that's basically the message, and I thought that was really, really interesting. Again, completely unverified. That could be a crazy person, but I also think if that was a crazier person, they probably would have come in with some wilder takes and opinions. So I don't know. I think that reads legit, but I mean, I have no idea. But it's interesting. It's interesting to hear, like, no, this wasn't marketing exec interference. This was legit bad calls by talented people. Right, boys. Mondo cool. And it would... I just found that really, really interesting. I know, I think Concord is interesting. I think it is fascinating from so many angles. And the idea that Overwatch wasn't the kind of initial starting point, you know, that's something kind of I speculated on. And it's interesting to hear that, like, that was not the case. Yeah, I thought that was really insightful, and it's really, especially the idea that, like, people who just lost touch with, like, their audience or whatever. But yeah, it's crazy to think about Concord. I still think about it, and I'm like, wow, that's fucking wild that happened. But yeah, I thought that was a really good email. Thank you to the person who sent that in, by the way. A fart you're concerned about. Thank you for the subscription. Giorno Giovanna 420. Thank you for the subscription. Or thank you for picking up some merch at iPatchFools.com. Turned 25 today, so I bought myself a treat. Oh, happy birthday, Giorno. Dapper Cat. Thank you for the subscription. Concord is John's Roman Empire, but, like, part of me doesn't even know why I am so interested in it, considering it's not even the kind of game I really play, you know? But there's just something about that game that is, like, I think it's just the cataclysmic, like, level of just disappearing after 2 weeks. It's just fucking bizarre. Odd question, but what headphones do you use? That's odd. I use Sony WMX 4000s. They're like these noise cancelling headphones. They're really, really good, really comfy, and you can just wear them for hours, and they're well designed enough that they don't, like, crush your ears, they don't hurt or anything. It's the same thing for Babylon's Fall or that game Amazon made, Crucible. Yeah, man. John, what's your feeling on Yakuza Like of Dragon? Currently playing it, and I haven't stopped smiling. Oh, the Skoogles. If you're enjoying Yakuza Like a Dragon, you don't need to hear my take on it, buddy. You keep having a wonderful time. My take is in the vast minority, and according to many people, deeply incorrect. So you know what? You just have a good time, buddy. Any book recommendations? I have actually been reading a book recently called Ultra Processed People, and it's about, like, the food industry and, like, how processed our food is, and it's really, really interesting. It's kind of based on, like, all this stuff, like, about how there's a move away in food science. There's a move away from food science now, where we're not talking about nutrients anymore, because when you take a lot of nutrients away from whole foods, they lose their value. They lose, like, their compounds break down, and, like, different enzymes and fibers that they need to actually do what they do just don't work. So it's kind of like about how the idea of, I guess, like, vitamin and vitamin extracts are kind of nonsense, but it's also about, like, what ultra processed foods are and how bad they are for you, but a lot of it's bad in terms of like
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
um
Have you read the new HXH chapters?
Childish Doritos. No, I have not, my friend. I will do maybe at Christmas. I'm gonna stockpile them all up and just shotgun them. Um, but yeah, it's really interesting. But I think what's really by the end of it introduces this term, and what's it's commerciogenic disease, and it's this concept that there's a lot of diseases and a lot of like systematic like ways of basically undernourishing poor people that come as a byproduct of the processed food industry operating the way it does. It's a really really interesting read. And if you care about that stuff, or like you care about eating healthy and finding more about like how your body's relationship with food, it's a really great book for that. Um, have you heard of Bruggeist, an indie game with vibes of Drakengard and Shadow of the Colossus? No, I have not. Um, IRL, IRL, a girl kisser. But what say we check it out here? I'm sorry, FD Signifier. I'm gonna have to come back to your video in a little bit. We got a 3-minute launch trailer here.
Festival. El Fajr Lefano.
Mugiave, Famadu.
Poriusda, Gurena Meri Yustu.
Ludors Maza Pelvi, Tagia Vihiviwa, Mazanajede, Velertida. Nagia Vime, Marasmer Costa, Mepelvia Laglaine Jussi. Ginumanel, Ea Vime, Lejuel Salen, Costo Nozida.
Yep, that looks cool. That looks cool. Still, like, I would say looks a little rough in terms of developments, but there's clearly a lot of interesting stuff going on there. Um, the book I was just talking about is called Ultra Processed People. It will really make you hate Nestle. It's giving Gravity Rush totally. John, I bought Vampire Survivors on a whim this Friday and blew my whole weekend unlocking shit. I need to stop. Vampire Survivors is, yeah, it is that game. It is like, that's one of those games I have to actively stop playing because it's going to stop me doing so much other shit. Seconding the recommendation for 1,000 Times Resist. I mean, we can throw. Tell you what, chat. I will throw 1,000 Times Resist on the stream ideas, and you know what? We might play it. Okay, I'm looking at my stream ideas here. Oh wait, no, this is not the right list. I was wondering there. Yeah, we might give that a go. Hey John, I finished the Silent Hill 2 remake, and I am happy that Silent Hill now means something to me. It just blew me away. I can't understand why it was is all. I can understand why it was is an all timer when it came out. Cerberus 22, that's really awesome. If you enjoyed the remake, I would recommend it, the original, definitely. The remake, I talked about it on Versus Wolves. I think the original is amazing in some ways, and maybe misses the mark in other ways, but overall, I do think the remake's fantastic, and it is like one of my favorite games that came out this year. Um, Looking forward to the new Fear and Hunger mod someday. Someday? Has there been any update on that? I feel like you can't go back to the original if you play the remake first. I would really disagree with that, Willie on the scene. I think they are different. Like, unless you just don't like old games, which is like bad, like as in a bad taste. I think they're so different, and like what they do and the ways they succeed are so different that it's just worth it. I would also say, like, and look, I was never going to, the chances of me coming away with any opinion other than this were like impossible. But in general, I do still think that the original is still such like an amazing and singular piece of art. And like, this is the thing about remakes and every remake. All the remake is ever going to be is a footnote in the story of the original. Like, with original Silent Hill 2, it's 20 years later and we're still talking about it. There's still video essays coming out about Silent Hill 2 every month, getting like hundreds of thousands of views, When you talk about the remake, do you think that the Silent Hill 2 remake will have that level of impact in 20 years? So when you say, like, I guess when people talk about like it updating or replacing the original, I don't think it's that. I think it's a cool thing. And this bears out over time. Like, look at Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. When that came out, a lot of people were like, this has completely invalidated the first one. And, now it is like, it's a footnote in what is Metal Gear Solid. Original Silent Hill is special in a way that is so impossible to recreate. But I do think in a lot of ways the remake captures a lot of what made that game good. Not everything. Like, there's certain intangible things that were just always going to be fucking impossible, but it is such a better game than I think definitely I was expecting on like a lot of people. But yeah. Your episode on Something Rotten for Silent Hill 2 was one of my favorites. Ushers people to listen to it if they enjoy hearing you talk about it. Thank you. I must actually listen to that. I have not. That was super fun. Those guys are lovely. Silent Hill 2 Remake is a good game. OG Silent Hills are a crucial part of my soul and being. Lol. Kind of hard to disagree with that, It's that is very much how I see it. But look, like it's hard because this is one of the things I don't like about remakes. Even a really successful one, you are trapping it in an impossible discussion, because if a game is going to be remade, it likely has a level of like cultural cachet and success that is like fucking impossible for any game to kind of come close to. And so when you make a remake, you are entering critically the space where it's like it's a no-win battle, right? Because you're not going to have that same impact again by doing the same thing 20 years later. That said, the people who make the game, they probably don't give a shit. They probably know that they want to sell. And like, that's the thing about the Silent Hill 2 remake. You can be as cynical as you want about its purpose for existing. And like, that is a product that exists to sell money. All video games are. But that doesn't discount the fact that a lot of love went into it. And like, a lot of the things I don't like about it, there are more things where I feel like I disagree with the devs for this decision, but saying I disagree with them doesn't mean I think they made a bad decision. It just means I think the trade-off wasn't as good. So like a big example of that would be Maria's voice, which I've talked about, kind of over and over. I think what they gained in how they played Maria's voice is she feels more like a real character. She feels more like her own thing. Like, she is not a figment of James's imagination in the same way. she more feels like a genuine character. And I think as a character, there's maybe a little more there to kind of dig your claws into in terms of like if you like that character on an individual level. However, how she fits into the story in a larger sense and what her purpose in that story is, to me, is really, really diminished. And just as like a dramatic performance, I don't think it's anywhere near as interesting as the original, but that's just me. What if 20 years from now people only talk about the remake and nobody remembers the original Silent Hill 2 because all the boomers who keep speaking about it and don't know how to use the future social media sites? AJX Meister, buddy, I want you to set a timer for 20 years from now, and I want you to I want it to play this soundbite. That what I'm about to say, I want this to come out of your phone or future device 20 years from now. How's it going, buddy? There, that's it. The shame about the Silent Hill 2 remake is it's feeling like it exists to replace the original, a game that hasn't been readily made available. It's not a Final Fantasy 7 remake or situation. That is true, Jamvan. That is true. I don't think, like, I don't, from the dev point of view, I don't think they would see it that way. But like from a kind of consumer point of view, it's kind of hard to argue that, yeah, that is sort of how it feels, isn't it? Thankfully, piracy has saved us all, and the enhanced edition is fucking amazing. John, would you ever stream like Street Fighter or any fighting games and run some matches with the chat? Maybe, Professor Pigeon. I might do. Is there a remake that will replace the discussion of the original? I can't really think of one. Resident Evil 2 remake, maybe. I mean, I think that one is the closest you're going to get because it was kind of like the first big successful survival horror remake, except for Resident Evil Remake 1. But like even Resident Evil Remake 1, I think that game is such a dramatically better game than original Resident Evil. But culturally, like, the most you ever see that game talked about is how beautiful it is. You know, you don't, it does not replace the original. And like, it's the kind of thing where you have to give it 10 years, you know? It's kind of like when I see, like, you know, there's a new season of, say like a new anime comes out a season, like say Shangri-La Frontier, and I see people being like, Shangri-La Frontier is like peak. And it's kind of like, no one is going to talk about this show in 5 years. Like, I guarantee you this will be forgotten. And I have that feeling because I've been watching anime for too long, and I just see that happening over and over.
Right, boys. Mondo cool.
Hope you enjoy. Sorry we're closed, I loved it. Ended up finishing it at 2 a.m. because chat wouldn't let me go without seeing the resolution. Superior 15 Fear and Hunger.
Hope you enjoy. Interesting. Okay, I'm excited to see that. Xenoblade 1 remake replaced the original, but only for scarcity reasons. Lol. Well, that wasn't like that. Really walked the line between remake and remaster. To me, at this point, remake implies like a change in gameplay mechanics, like redone dialogue, writing, cutscenes, like everything being built from the ground up. Where the Xenoblade 1 remake really was kind of like, I don't mean upscale in the actual technical sense, but I mean like, you know, replace the textures, higher resolution, all that kind of stuff. But for all intents and purposes, it's the same game, or at least attempting to be. Whereas like Resident Evil 2 remake was not attempting to be the same game. Same with the final Silent Hill. From Blue to Rocky, I think we are also more exposed to all kinds of different horror games these days than compared to what is readily available many years ago. Many games do try to recapture that original impact of horror games had on us. It's almost impossible high to recapture. Yeah. And like Silent Hill 2 back then especially, fuck man, there was nothing that felt like that. Like just nothing. Samot, thank you for the subscription. And Sea Suits, thank you for the subscription. Okay. What say, with all this survival horror talk, we play this brand new survival horror game,
right, boys.
Sorry We're
Mondo
Closed.
cool.
Want to give a little shout out to the devs and thank them for sending me a code for this. They reached out and were like, we think you'd like our game. And I was like, we'll see about that! And now here we are. Well, this is a title screen. I'd pay good money for a John X FD signifier Tekken tournament, maybe a multiple match where one is chosen character, chat chooses random select. Okay, man. Okay, FD signifier is definitely a better Tekken player than me, but if we can get some kind of handicap system where chat chooses his character, then I might win. Okay,
That's
interesting.
right, boys. Mondo cool.
Glenhaven, thank you for the subscription, buddy. Let me know how the audio levels are sounding in chat. Thank you so much for supporting the release of Sorry We're Closed. This is our debut indie title, and we hope that you enjoy what we've created. Tom and CB. Man, this is only a 2-person dev thing. I feel like this game has more buzz around it than that. Like more buzz than you'd expect from just like 2 people. Approximately 1 bit for every hour of media I consumed in order to watch your videos without being spoiled. Thank you, Buffalo Berry. Appreciate it. Mr. Botchaminio, should he's playing it? Sure am. John, have you ever seen Skinamarink? Yes, I have. That was my #1 spooky movie in the Halloween favorite things video, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And people still shit talk me about it because some people really hate that movie, and I absolutely adore it. Okay. Well, this is a fucking look and a half. Epiphany Oxblood. I can't do this anymore. Canary Rogue. I'm not asking anything of you. Exactly. You ask for nothing. You want nothing. Is that so bad? Your work life is full of chaos, day in and day out. I'd rather not let the flood into our love life too. What love life? You comply with everything I say. It's like I'm dating myself. I need someone who wants to be present with me. Someone who really wants to be here. Show me your willingness to live. Show me your fiery side. Daryl. Hey. Hey! Look at this fucking dude. This is awesome. What a guy. Wow. I'm already having a wonderful time. And this man is everything I seek to be. It's just a perfect creature. No surname, just Daryl. Look, Jules, sometimes you don't need it. Okay, sometimes you are enough. I'm giving a live retelling of the most painful story of my life. Oakley turned down my proposal again. It makes me feel like I'll die alone. I mean, there's got to be some way to convince him, right? That'll be £5.46. Can you imagine being that lonely? Lonely enough to die? Alone? With no one else there? $5.46, please. Daryl, you know, sometimes saying nothing is more telling than saying anything. Michelle, it's 5:46, the total of all this stuff. Daryl, yeah, I heard you. Trying to enjoy yourself while you can. It's late. I should lock up. Oh, chat. The vibes. They have me. Oakley. Goodness, Michelle. Why aren't you home already? I literally just came off my shift. Okay, I think Michelle is kind of... I think she's a little depressed and she's a little like... Oakley. Baby girl, you have got... Okay, I've never called anyone baby girl. Been called baby girl occasionally, which I kind of appreciate. But yeah, that is not language that comes to me naturally. Baby girl, you have to get out of those streets. You don't want to be snatched up like those other unfortunates. Could be a wild night if I were, though. Whoa, Michelle's crazy. Michelle, surely you're in danger hanging around here too. Oakley, a little. I'm waiting for Daryl to come back with a car and pick me up. If something were to happen to me, I know Daryl would rise the hell get me back. So I'm guessing Oakley and Daryl are dating. That is a cute couple. John, please rate each character's dateability as we go. Okay. Dateability. I'm gonna rate them on a 1 to 7 because for reasons I've already explained on these streams, 1 to 7 is the perfect metric to rate anything. I'm gonna give Oakley a 4. Okay? Oakley to me is like, maybe it's not the most exciting romance to begin with, but he strikes me as kind. He strikes me as someone who's going to take care of you. I'm not that into facial hair, but I appreciate the backwards cap. It's just a good look. He clearly has some experience in the culinary arts, and I think a 4 for Oakley. Being by his side is the safest place to be. Okay, Michelle. I think I need to know more about Michelle. It must be nice having someone to look after you. Don't get me wrong, Daryl would do anything for me, and I mean anything, but he still needs to work on himself a bit. You're right, though. It's nice. As far as I can tell, you still didn't have anyone to look after you. You need to watch your back. I've seen your horoscope, baby, and it's not looking good. There's a storm brewing, and the stars say you'll be caught right in the middle of it. Go home, Michelle. Okay, dude. Home now. Okay, who's this? Marty. Hey, Michelle. Can't believe how much I've sold today. Seems like everyone is shopping so much earlier now. With all the extra sales I've made this morning, I think it's safe to shut up store early. I'm planning to meet with someone. Don't tell my manager, alright? I'm still hoping for this raise. Okay, Marty? I'm gonna give Marty a solid... I think a 4. I think if Marty asked me out, I'd be like, yeah, sure thing. We can absolutely do that. But I don't think that I'd be like, oh, I hope Marty asks me out. That's the difference. You and me both, Marty. Michelle, shouldn't you be heading home instead? Marty, oh, dude, for sure. You never know what's going to happen around here these days. I've got a feeling that all the bad juju has something to do with... demons. Do you really believe in that stuff? You shouldn't joke. You might be onto something. Okay, I kind of want to seem cool in front of Marty, so I'm going to say you might be onto something. Marty, finally, someone who gets it. Though you're not the only one. Michelle, what's that supposed to mean? Marty, the person I'm meeting with is the very one I've been trading demonic artifacts with online. Michelle, is that safe? Oh, yeah, totally. They're legit. They're gonna be in town for a few days. They might even have something to fix your cursed love life. Michelle. Marty! Marty. What? Your life is totally going through some serious yowza moments. They might have something that can help you, you know, figure things out. That's all I'm saying. I'm so nervous. I hope they'll be impressed with what I've got. Violet. Okay, let's interact with Violet. Sorry, I'm closing up for the night. I'll have to come back tomorrow. What do you sell? Cakes, sandwiches, pain au chocolat. I've only just set this shop up and it's been going great. I've even snagged some faithful customers from Oakley's Diner. Okay, we didn't get a whole lot from Violet. I'm going to reserve judgment on that one. Let's change shut. So far, I'm getting the vibe of like a Persona survival horror, and that ain't a bad thing. Okay, would I date the operator? You know what? Like, I have mixed feelings about amorphous beings of the Nether, but at the same time, I'm a pretty open-minded person, so sure. Let's give him a 4 as well. That's 4 4s. Person here. Hey, Lucy. Lucy. Lucy just says nothing to me. She has a mild disdain for me. It looks like she wishes I wasn't here, which automatically makes her a 5. I want to have a little more of explore around. Forgive the snuffling today, chat. I have a little bit of a cold. John, you're being a coward with their ratings. No, absolutely not. I am not opposed to raising or lowering a person's rating. I just need to get a vibe from them. Look, so far all the characters have just been pretty dateable. I don't know what to tell you. Clarissa, don't be so mean. Don't you have a heart? You can't just ban me. Daryl is so tall. Yeah, I can actually. I'm running a business. After your last whatever that was at my bar, I need to show some authority. Please, you have to let me go back. I'm working here. I love working here. I feel so empty without a drink in my hands and loud music thumping to the beat of my heart. Daryl, seriously? Stop. You're flicking snot all over my chest. I don't have a heart, but I do have a wallet. The ban won't be permanent. You're a valued employee after all. Okay, look, Daryl's a 6. Daryl is a stone cold 6. You know what, Clarissa? I think Clarissa's a 5. I think in terms of dateability, she got a great color scheme going on. I love the purple and turquoise, the purple hair, turquoise backpack. She has an air of patheticness though, which will drop her very fast if she's not careful. Tonight I was meant to debut my new dance routine. Yeah, well, do it tomorrow. We're not even open tomorrow. Don't you know how to run a business? Daryl. Yeah, which is why I don't want you around. I've got personal engagements to attend to. Just show up once the bar is open again. Got it? Clarissa, that's not fair for 2 days. It's no wonder we're losing regulars left and right. Robin. I can't believe the two of them are shouting in the halls at this hour. Michelle, this hour? It's early in the evening. Don't you enjoy the buzz of the nightlife? Robin, funny that. I retired from the nightlife buzz enjoyer position a few minutes ago. How about you? Have you jump-started your social life yet? Whatever is left of it? Michelle, nope. Can't be bothered. Robin, Michelle, it's been 3 years. You have to let her go. She ain't coming back. Robin, Find me for drinks on the roof in a minute. Michelle, no thanks. I've had a weird day today. It's time to hit the bed and put it behind me. Robin, you can put her behind you too while you're at it. Why are you still staring at me? Did you forget where you live or something? With all the walking, it's hard for me to forget that I'm on the top floor. Robin, I didn't get a whole lot from Robin there. I'm going to say a 3. She's fine. Robin is they. Cool. Me and Robin hang out on the rooftop every now and again. I don't feel like doing that right now. Cool. So I'm guessing that her apartment is... The guy who lives here seems nice enough. Finally, my luxurious abode. Three years. Has it really been that long? Oh, this is such a cute little environment. Oh, wow. Good music to cry to. A bit of light entertainment. Whoa! Look, I understand semiotics. I can put the dots together. I see what's happening here. She gifted this to me. The face is slightly crooked, a premonition of our relationship. Gross. I should clean this up. Got the dirty dishes. Bring them to the sink. I'm tired of carrying these dishes around. I can put these in the sink for now and worry about cleaning them later. That's what I do. I'll wash these in the morning. Erg. I always find something... I always forget to empty the trash. My wardrobe could do with an update. I haggled with some old man for this. He was trying to sell it to me as a beautiful but cheap painting. We got into a long-winded debate about how cheap it was relative. Delicious water. I'd love to have a relaxing bath, but I really need to scrub the tub, so I'll do it next week. That's been my problem for weeks since we moved into the house. Chat, I met the neighbors. I did it. I was really brave, and I went over to the neighbors, and I had an hour-long conversation with them. And I think I was able to maintain a normal person disguise for most of it. I didn't react well when she called to say it was over. I'll have to replace this someday. Yeah, I did it. It wasn't that bad. They were actually pretty nice. I think I've met both my neighbors now, and I like them both. There was a moment where they were like, "So what do you do?" And I was like, "There is various aspects to my business." And then there was like a little pause, and then my neighbor was like, "It kind of sounds like you're an organized crime." And then I paused for like 5 seconds and was like, "No, it's not that." And I was trying to avoid saying that I'm a YouTuber, but then just had... It's so... Thank you, Hasty Draws, for the gift subscriptions, my friend. That is very kind of you. It's so hard to get out of saying you're not a YouTuber without it sounding like you're in like porn or something. Because if you say you make videos for the internet, you know what that sounds like. And then like, so you could basically just lie, which I don't like doing. I don't like ever lying, even for good reasons, because it just feels weird. So I had to just tell them I'm a YouTuber. And just say you're a video editor, John. Yeah, but that's kind of true, but it's kind of not. An accountant. But then like then they were like, oh, so what's like the most views that a video you've done ever has? And I kind of paused and I was like, I think like 11 million. And then they were like, what? And that was yeah, that was, see, okay, small business owner, I led with that. But the more questions they asked me about being a small business owner, the more it sounded like I was in the mafia. Did you tell them that internet strangers were bullying you into this? It wasn't just you guys that made me want to meet my neighbors. I did kind of want to meet them. I'll sleep more easily now that the room is tidier. Go to sleep. Maybe tomorrow will be a little less gloomy. Tell them you paint houses. Michelle, this is weird. I sense myself inside my body, but I'm not actually awake yet. I feel, I don't know, heavy? Holy shit. What was that? Open your eyes. Oh, damn. I do not remember leaving my door open. Holy shit, this is something in here? I don't hear or see anything, and if I still can't move, hello? There's no way I would fall asleep with my door open and unlocked. I might be stupid, but I'm not that stupid. Oh man, what if I'm totally not dreaming though?
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
CEO Dasarabudas? Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Oh no! What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. I still can't move. If I just pretend to be asleep, maybe it will leave me alone. Maybe? Open your eyes. Oh, jeez. I have a beautiful opportunity for you. I'm quite excited. Would you like to know what it is?
Mondo cool.
Oh, we're playing this game. I've been so interested in this.
I think I'm just gonna scream. Hunky Bill Nye. Thank you for the subscription. You are right. Love is terrifying. It is never certain when it will end. Although you would never have to worry with me, my love, much like myself. My love, much like myself, is endless. Your loneliness calls out to me. You ache to accept my proposal, yes? No, I do not. You don't exactly look like the loving type. Oh. I am disappointed with your repulsion. I thought you would be the one. I thought you would understand. You suffer from a lack of perspective. I'll give you time. If you won't decide now, you will decide later. You simply need time. Oh. You will see. Well, not a fan of that creature. So that thing gets a 2 on the dating scale. Can't you see I'm standing here? Okay, that's Sarah's voice. I'm sorry. I know I do. That's the same voice I gave the dude from mouthwashing. But look, chat. I have like 4 voices. I'm working up more. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying, but it's hard. I'm contemplating. It's bad luck. It's bad luck to let a chick pass you on the stairs while one is contemplating. And I don't like people messing around with my luck. Back off. Dara remains a 6. Wait, does that? I need to get by. Do you? I feel like I need to stand here. If you need to leave so badly, why not try scaling the side of the building from the rooftop? Now, can you piss off? That is so silly, Jesus Christ, but I kind of appreciate it. Giant Bomb has raided with a party of 130. Thank you so much, Giant Bomb. I appreciate it. We are here, and we are playing some Sorry We're Closed. So far, it's been a pretty weird, but pretty cool time. Rich Bad Dat Games, hello Mr. Wolf, are you open to raiders? As long as they're cool. What? I thought am I still dreaming? I suppose I can kill time here until I wake up. Oh, weird. Poor Teddy. It's about time I get rid of him anyway. I never learned to play. I guess I won't have to take the trash out now. You know, if I got sucked into a terrifying alternate reality, one of the first things I would think was like, well, at least I don't have to do all that shit now. Pile of letters. I can't understand the writing, but it looks like they're all from the same sender. This rug is a bit damp. Oh man. Well, that doesn't look great. Operator. You have reached the operator. How can I help? Let's have a chat, operator. Hello? Hello, Michelle. How are you liking your visit here? I'm ready to wake up now. Wake up? Oh, darling, there's no waking up from this. I do have confidence that you'll overcome your obstacles through good luck. Though, good luck. Thanks. Operator, what would you like to do? Sure thing, sweetness. Okay, and then finally, we just have to talk to this horrifying monstrosity. The Dream Eater.
Welcome, Michelle. At last, we finally meet. Such a small being capable of such devastating impact.
Michelle, devastating?
You have a journey ahead of you, Michelle. You will make rippling impacts that only you can control. Some less savory than others, I admit.
Who are you?
I am the Dream Eater. Dreams are the insight of the future, the present and the past. It is also where I make contact with all else. Dreams reveal the heart of a being and the choices they are likely to make. How else may I be of assistance?
What is this place?
This place is my residence, guarded from the outside. My home is not unlike a prison, a vestibule between your world and the darkness. Visitors are unusual and rare. You're a special guest with a fate unlike most. How else may I be of assistance?
How did I get here?
I brought you here through your dreams, Michelle.
Michelle, so I'm dreaming right now?
Dream Eater, not quite. Dreams are an excellent gateway for me to find wandering minds, but it takes more than that to truly bring you here. The human mind, as frail as it might be, can propel itself to other planes of reality given enough stress. I've used your, most recent distress to project your spirit here to the my home. My recent distress? Do you mean the nightmare I was having? Well, still having, I guess. Who is that in my room? What is going on? Oh, your other nightly visitor, a powerful being suffering under a plight not unlike my own. Don't worry, it doesn't really matter. Not for you, not anymore. How else may I be of assistance? I think we're done, Dream Eater. Dream Eater, I wonder, what will you choose when the time comes? Love, personal gain, or worse yet, destruction? What kind of person am I dealing with here? You know what? I'm gonna say that I'd choose love. I think that's the way this is gonna go. Love. A noble goal, though I'm not sure you have what it takes to choose love. Love is a painful process. It alters everything it touches. It makes everything weaker. Suddenly, someone is only half of a whole. Michelle, maybe. I'd like to think collectively it makes everything stronger. Dream Eater. You have a powerful sense of self and a strong resolve. It would be dangerous for you to remain here. Please, make yourself comfortable one last time. Enjoy the soft furnishings before we move onward. Okay, Dream Eater, who I score a 4. Please, make yourself comfortable one last time. You know what I really appreciate in video games sometimes, chat? Good couch sitting animations. I think if you can find a game that animates characters sitting on couches well, then a lot of love has probably gone into that game. Yeah, you got Ico, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, you got Persona games, you got others that currently escape me. But I love when a character sits on a couch in a game and they do it with an animation that's distinctive to that character. That's a real benchmark for me of like, oh, they're thinking about how these characters and how they move. Red Dead is another good one. Animal Crossing. Yeah. Okay, let's rate the couch sitting. Here we go. Gorgeous. That's okay. My disappointment knows no bound. There is no couch sitting animation. We just see out of Michelle's eyes. Hopefully at some point they rectify that awful mistake. A blemish in what has been so far a very enjoyable game. Wait. Dream Eater, I've learned so much about you already. Join me in the library, will you? Dream Eater, welcome to the library. I've not been in this room for a while, so please excuse the mess. I'd love to tidy up before we continue. You know, that Dream Eater, he's nearly like a giant fat little crow, and that's really cute. But the human arms hanging from him makes him maybe a little less so. The title of this book isn't easy for me to pronounce. A shared origin does not equal a shared space. Long have we been forgotten by so many of our cohorts since the Great Divide, but not by all who still sit in the air of glory. Regardless of what sides one falls on, there remains a great yearning to reunite with those in our company. Nevertheless, it
It is not meant to be. The time spent with an opposing force brings those from the light into darkness, and those in the darkness into further madness. Exciting on first encounter, but perils soon follow. Huh. There's a statue artifact here. Let's take the artifact. Got Angel of Hope. The floor is a bit slippery here. Well, that's probably due to all the blood. The book here is called From Darkness Reaching for the Divine. It is not unusual for the most powerful demons to seek redemption from the divine. They are the ones most pained by the divine's absence. Theories of collecting rare materials or abstract concepts remain the most popular attempts for demons seeking re-entry into the air of glory. Okay. The book is labeled with the name Andrea Lee. I'll read one of the entries. Her dreams contain a loose connection to the ones I see. A newsstand, a small shop with a red telephone box next to it, but the diner is yet to exist. I have found the location, but it is not the right time. The girl isn't here. Not yet, but I am getting closer. That kind of sounds like the street we saw. The street we were in. Dream Eater. I politely requested that you do not touch that book. Okay, Dream Eater. Dream Eater. A before B, certainly not following C. LMNOT? Someone has been moving my books. Dream Eater. Ahem. Please stay in the library whilst I am tidying the books. Okay, dude, but... This is the Watcher. Scholars have argued that what the Watcher was actually watching. They do all agree that he died in a tragic cycling accident. Huh. Oh, there's another book. So that we've seen. This book is labeled with the name Henry Brown. I've read one of the entries. Due to the interference from another demon's presence, it is easier for me to infiltrate his nightly thoughts. I can see clearly into his consciousness this time. I'm close to what I seek, therefore I must intervene with more severity. It may be the time to chow down. It's chomping time! Dream Eater. Sorry, I have not tidied that corner. This Dream Eater guy is pretty particular. An illustrated guide to the underworld. Illustrated? No, no, no. This should be with the art books. Please follow me to the next room. Dream Eater, thank you for your patience. This place must seem strange to you. You won't have to worry much longer now. Will I get to go home soon? Please come through to the hall. This will be your final stop. Dream Eater, this is it. This is my chance. You have too much opportunity to alter the future. Things should remain as they are, unchanged. Forgive me for you must perish. Oh, jeez. Dream Eater, no! No, Dream Eater, no!
Watch your videos with my BF, and whenever there's an ad for the shop he goes, man, those t-shirts look sick. So now he can also look sick.
Thank you, kind patron. That was much appreciated. I hope your boyfriend looks sick in these t-shirts. I'm just trying not to get eaten by this crow thing. Oh! No! Oh God! Okay, I've put some decent distance between us. It won't budge. Oh, shit. August, thank you for picking up some merch from iPadShows.com. Gentle voice. Halt, Dream Eater. Curses! Fate has sent you to help escape this time, but I will find you again, Michelle! Gentle voice. You must have a death wish, wandering the home of the Dream Eater. Incredible to see that you've survived this long. I shouldn't have left my post, but you're quite important, Michelle. I'll bring you back to safety. Day 1. Did we rate Dream Eater, by the way? Yeah, I think Dream Eater was a 4, but he did try and murder me, so maybe a 5. Michelle, it was out of this world, Lucy. It all felt so real, Lucy. Michelle, well, I guess dreams don't interest you that much, do they? No one ever likes hearing about someone else's dreams. I'll tell you Robin about it, though. They would think that was pretty wild, Lucy. Speaking of Robin, Michelle, speaking of Robin, have you seen them? Lucy, ... Michelle, oh, I bet they're at Culture Shock. They practically live there. And I double my bet that they're arguing with Marty about aliens, demons, or whatever supernatural phenomenon. Marty claims he's really seen Lucy, ... I love Lucy. She is great. She is brilliant. This is my favorite character, except Daryl, who is obviously the best. I'm also going to just put on my glasses because Lucy has glasses on. Michelle, well, I need to close the shop. It was nice catching up with you. I'll see you later. TRM, mean and bang, 7 out of 7. Let's raise her to a 6. I think a 6 is a good number for her. That was awkward. At least my workday is over. Time to lock up. Okay, we got some new characters up here. It feels cold when I stand right here. Violet's #1 customer. Oakley has some serious competition now that Violet has arrived with these incredible cookies. If they're not careful, Oakley will be the one in the kiosk and Violet will be the one in the diner. Violet. Hello again, darling. Here to buy one of my scrumptious cookies or pain au chocolat? Michelle. Sorry, I can't afford them right now. Violet. What a shame. I'll be here all week. Maybe we can buy one another time. Postman. You know, Postman maybe needs a little filling out. He's not looking like super healthy. I hate doing this route. Whenever I come to this post box, I get the worst chills in my spine, like something's breathing down my neck. If they stick me on this route again, I'll quit. Then we have this mysterious cat creature. There's some kind of light here. I can't make out its shape too well. Maybe I have a migraine. Can we go in here? Oh, sick. Everyone's eyes are glued to the TV. Epiphany Oxblood. We're done here. I hope for your sake that life's tears... We're done here. I hope for your sake that life treats you delicately. Canary Rogue. Epiphany, wait! She can't leave me here, can she? What do I do now? Oakley. Michelle, I didn't realize you'd come in. I'll turn this off. Oakley. I'm so sorry, baby girl. That show must be hard for you to watch with her in it. I'm surprised I didn't sense you right away. You're giving off powerful aura today, an energy like I've never seen before. Michelle, really? Something seems different about you too. Like you look more stressed than usual. Oakley. That's because I am. Daryl's delivery is late again. All I have are eggs, so half of my menu is unavailable. You'd think of all people, he would get some special treatments. Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub. This new job he has for some big hotshot was meant to be an excellent supplier, but all I see are late shipments and his bar being closed half the time. Michelle, I spoke to him yesterday. It sounded like he cares about you a lot. He said you keep turning down his proposals. Yeah, he's not the kind of guy I can take home to mum and dad. Not yet. He still needs a little work. Speaking of which, if you see Daryl again, could you send him here to talk to me? I'd get him myself, but I'm busy in the kitchen, and I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, sure, Oakley, we can help you out with that. Delivery girl. Takeaway deliveries have become popular now that people are opting to stay home more often. The erratic supply shipments from Daryl make it a struggle to fill our orders. Look at this guy. Who does he look like? Okay. I think he has a mild James Somerton look to him. That is who that really reminds me of. Does that click, chat? Does that make sense? Daniel Radcliffe. The show Dying Petals is the most excitement that my life sees at the moment. Did you know that the actress who plays Epiphany Oxblood is actually from this neighborhood? I wished I'd met her before she became a star. Sophisticated customer. There's something really unique to the texture and flavor of Oakley's dishes. I've never had anything quite like it. I'm somewhat obsessed. Uh-oh. Beaten man. Ugh. Clarissa, what are you doing? You don't have time to go after some guy for a couple of quid he owes you. Is this the reason you wanted to keep the bar closed today? Daryl, shut up! I have a reputation to uphold. Okay, we're going a different direction with Daryl. I'm getting more Vegeta vibes from him now. People need to learn, Clarissa. No one steals from the king. I swear, you're the reason everything is headed downhill in this town. I'll find a way to run the bar without you getting in the way. Yeah. Go on and try. You won't get far. No one talks down to the king. Cerberus. Yes, sir. Take him to the kitchen. He's made this mistake for the last time. Cerberus. Yes, sir. Clarissa. Ugh. This is such a waste of time. I'm out of here. I love that there's 3 characters who are the same character. Hey, Michelle. I was trying to ignore you in the hopes that you'd walk away, but you're still here. Michelle, what's this all about a kitchen? Stop sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, yeah? I don't ask you about your personal affairs. It's hard to ignore what's going on when you handle your business on the street. Yeah, well, the street belongs to me. My street, my business. Got it? Are we done here? About my nightmare. You had a bad dream? Boo-hoo! Poor baby! You were in it. Yeah, of course. I'm the toughest guy around. It wouldn't be a proper nightmare without me. This guy fucking rules. Michelle, you do an awful lot of posturing. Shut up! Are we done here? Why is the bar closed? Daryl, I gotta work my other job. What's the matter to you? You have a second job? Daryl, yeah, and it's a damn good one too. Michelle, I couldn't imagine you working 2 places at once. I hate working even 1 place at once. Daryl, what can I say? I'm a hard-working entrepreneur. I saw an opportunity and I took it. It's got great pay, amazing perks, everything. If you can make this and the bar work, me and Oakley will be set for life. Are we done here? Oakley wants to see you. Yeah? What'd he say? His delivery is made again. Yeah, I don't want to interfere too much in their relationship. His delivery is late again. Piss! I know I'd forgot something. I hope he doesn't try and dump me again. Thing is, Oakley is everything to me. I only care about him, nothing else. I thought it would be the same for him. I better go sort out my mess. Take it easy, dead girl. Actually, no, don't take it easy. Take it horrible. Daryl feels like Zell from Final Fantasy VIII if he was really mean and the tattoo was on his shoulder instead of his face. Hunky Bill Nye, that's pretty accurate. To me, Daryl feels like Zell if he got like into like men's rights subreddit is how I think that's going. Dead girl? Why'd he call me that? How's Clarissa doing? Daryl is so senseless in his approach to everything. His obsession with money and power is what drives his decision making, and the results are always terrible. I had so many fans looking forward to my new dance tonight. They took time off, especially just to watch me. That man doesn't understand how important my work is. You know what it's like. Your boss isn't any better. Imagine if you were in charge instead. And here's Lucy. Bet we're going to get a lot of conversation out of her. Nothing. Amazing. I'm not ready for bed yet. Larry. Michelle, my darling, are you staying out of trouble? You're looking a little disheveled. And what an awful bruise on your forehead. Do you need a plaster? Michelle, no thank you, I'm okay. I had a bad dream last night and bumped my head, that's all. Larry, the magic of youth shall heal that up in no time. Things have been a bit scary as of late, but I believe you should still go and enjoy the night of excitement. You've got so much life left in you. Don't let your time be stolen by fear. Michelle, I'll keep that in mind. Larry, do you want to take a look at today's headlines? Missing persons continue to baffle. The uptick in missing persons cases has created panic for the locals as the police fail to effectively tackle the issue. When questioned during their latest press conference, the police made a few comments. Chat, I am losing my voice a little bit, but we will persist. While some have reduced their time outside, many people are continuing with life as normal. Others, unfortunately, have turned to violence as they lash out against the pressures of an uncertain future. Reports on violent crime have spiked, with some incidents being too gruesome to cover. Companies that can afford it are tackling taking matters into their own hands by adding state-of-the-art security to ensure the safety of their customers and keep their shops open for business. Disgraced Millionaire's memoir. Controversy continues to surround the ongoing story of the disgraced entrepreneur well after their disappearance. The memoir of the missing multimillionaire has been released by the most immediate family members. The book debuted to harsh criticism online, with some stating that this was another method by which the wealthy family profits from tragedy. There are also claims that the book does not paint an honest picture of the world-renowned businesswoman. The millionaire is presumed dead after a rumoured incident in the Underground station in London. Authorities remain tight-lipped, with no details being released about the incident. The family have been reclusive, but have issued a public statement regarding the harsh feedback of the book since its publication. We do not believe there is any evidence to support the serious claims of violence and misbehaviour attributed to our loved ones, and feel our family is being harassed on false allegations. Finally, Demon 101. Looking for answers during these difficult times? Join my class, Demonology 101, to get a deeper understanding of the world around us. We are a friendly group and welcome anyone. Serious inquirers only. Take care of yourself, my darling. He's a chill dude. He's alright. Oakley. And you missed yesterday's delivery too. Yeah, but the customers love that stuff, right? You can't find a better supplier. I'm serious, Daryl. Sort this out, you're sleeping on the couch tonight. Daryl. Yeah, I get it. I'll make sure the delivery arrives tomorrow. Well, I'm glad those two could come to an agreement. There's a strange moving light. Am I seeing things? No rating for Larry. I mean, Larry seems cool, but I don't want to date him, so I'm gonna have to say a 2. Okay, let's see what else we gotta look at. Dapper Cat, I recall your put out for an open call VA. A little unfamiliar with everything since I haven't done it in a long time, but due to the nature of audio sketch, would it be best to send the notes on who's cast in a particular bit? I'll probably put out man, I need to do that soon. I will put out a call on social media for basically voice casting soon, and yeah, there'll be more info there. Basically, I need to cast 3 parts. And it's, if people are familiar with the Eye Patch Wolves characters, it's Damage and Ghost and Wolf. I need to cast all those 3. Okay, let's see. Change shot. Not talking shit because this is cool so far, but there's kind of not much survival horror in this survival horror. I mean, you ain't wrong. But I'm sure I have a feeling that's going to pick up. On Blue Sky or just Twitter? Probably both. Life is so short and fleeting. I've stopped caring about saving and just treat myself to whatever I want. I'll buy an album for any reason, even if it's just for the pretty cover art. I wish Daryl's bar was open. I'd rather spend my time there. Marty's admirer. Music is the only thing keeping me sane. I have to use it to drive out the deafening silence. Music and Marty. If only he would notice me. It's a life-size figure from one of Marty's favorite retro games, Wave Machine. A replica of a kaiju from a classic game, Love and Fighting. It's a life-size figure from Marty's favorite retro game, Wave Machine. Marty. Hey, Michelle, how's it going? How's it hanging? Michelle, it's hanging pretty low right now. Have you seen Robin? Robin, something's wrong. Marty, whoa. Michelle, what do you mean? Robin, what happened to your head? Michelle, oh yeah, I was talking to Lucy about my dreams earlier. Robin, Lucy, I don't like Lucy. Marty, yeah, you've definitely made that clear before, Michelle. Michelle, remember the time you got into that fight and... Robin, quiet, Marty. Tell me about your dreams, Michelle. What happened? There was something in my room and then this thing on my face. A weird door and some giant egg-looking baby. It was one weird dream after another. I must have hit my head. I have the worst headache and this is a terrible cut. I hope it doesn't scar. Marty, this sounds like something straight from Demonology 101 course. It always starts with a dream. Marty, amazingly, seriously bad juju. This has to do with demons. I just know it. I can sense these things. Michelle, it was... Robin, I get it. You can stop. Robin, That cut on your head does look pretty serious. You should lie low for a bit. Yeah, I was going to call the doctor about... Robin, no. I know a guy. He specializes in this sort of thing. I've got something I need to do real quick, then I'll take you to see him. Just stay here. I won't be gone long. Marty, wait, you're not breaking into the underground station now, are you? Dude, you told me you'd take me. Quiet, Marty. Both of you stay put and don't ever dare to think about following me either. Marty, whatever. Just make sure you share your findings with me, okay? I'm so jealous. That sort of stuff should be happening to me. I've dedicated my life to demonology. It should have been me! Michelle. Oh, Marty, there's nothing demonic going on. It was just a really silly dream. What about your artifact friend? How did that go? Marty, disappointing. They never showed up. It suddenly got cold, so I left to go home. I was looking forward to selling some stuff to them. I have way too many artifacts in my house now, and I have no clue what to do with them all. They sounded kind of keen to buy any artifacts they could get their hands on. Whatever. What's on your minds? What do you think about my dream? Yowza, Michelle. You really got that demon juice in your veins. No, Marty, I don't. If you ever go to, you know, you're gonna take me with you, right? What are they talking about? Go where exactly? The demon world. You can get to it from the underground station. I've done my research. That's why Robin is headed there. Michelle, I don't have any plans to go there, especially not with you. Marty, well, that was pretty harsh. Marty, if you do end up, you know where, without me, tell me all about it. I can use it in my to update my online journal. People look forward to my informative updates. People look forward to reading my blog. Marty, what's in your mind? What's special about the underground station? Robin always poo-poos my Demonology 101 course and my urban exploration, but recently they've been constantly asking me about my research. They've been looking for some sort of artifact too. Well, Robin doesn't call it that, but I know an artifact when I hear one. After showing them my collection and sharing my notes, they suddenly became interested in the underground station. They must have gone there to search around. I can sense it. They better share their findings. They used my research to go treasure hunting without me. Can you believe it? What's in your mind? You'll tell me everything that happens, yeah? Take extensive notes, and I want them for my online journal. I guess we're going to the underground station then? So what's this game? This game is called Sorry We're Closed. And still getting the beat on it. It's meant to be like a survival horror, but so far it has not. It's much more just basically like a, I guess, adventure game or visual novel. Test. Thank you for the bits. Someone's forced their way into the station. Marty mentioned Robin was interested in breaking in. Maybe I should go after them. Enter. It's really dark in here. I can barely make anything out. Ouch. My headache. It's getting worse. What's happening? The station feels odd. Or is it me? I hope I'm not falling ill. Okay, we have a health bar now, which implies things are about to get survival-y. These people look frozen in place. Am I still dreaming? Michelle. What? Wait, hang on. Has Robin always been a pantsless demon? Is that... Did I miss that? What? Here we fucking go. Game starts now. You left so mysteriously with all this weird vagueness. Why are you being so secretive? Is there some club scene down here I'm not aware of? What are you wearing? My handy investigation outfit. Now, take a couple of deep breaths. You're not gonna like what you hear next. Robin, slipping between the gaps and tears of reality into the demon world isn't easy. You've been cursed, Michelle, and it looks bad. A curse! This has to be another dream. I must have passed out at Marty's shop. That place does have poor ventilation. Robin, this is very real. You are not dreaming. We gotta figure this out and what's going on. Wherever Daryl hangs around, there's bound to be some bad shit happening. That must be the reason he was skulking outside your room last night. That thing in my room was Daryl? Robin, definitely not. The mark left on you looks like it came from a powerful demon. Daryl's just a dumbass human, but I know he's got something to do with this. You've got one advantage, which is me, yours truly. You'd be dead in minutes otherwise. Michelle, those gaps and tears in reality must be huge in order for your giant head to fit through it. Robin, yep, but also shut up. Your real advantage is what's carved into your forehead. It looks like a third eye. It'll let you experience things humans normally can. Let's see what it can do. Give it a shot. The third eye acquired. Oh, cool. Okay. Jenny, give it to me. Your money. Give me everything you have now. Ghostly man, please don't hurt me. Take whatever you want. I just want to go home. Oh shit. Oh, Jenny, dude, I think you need to have a think about how you interact with others. That's not on. That's not good. But all that said, 5. Oh shit. Who needs love? I'll just buy my way out of this curse. Oh. Jenny, exponential growth. Okay. Killing someone while screaming the words exponential growth is... That's a power move right there. Maximize profits. That's pretty fun. I gotta find more investors. Michelle, what the hell was that? We witnessed a strong memory left behind here. She had the same curse as you by the looks of it. We should follow her. The murder woman? The killer? Follow the murderer. Robin. Or we can wait here to be eaten by something less human. Our odds are better if we find a way to move forward. It was an echo of the past. She can't hurt us. You have reached the operator. How can I help? Let's chat to the operator. Hello? Hello, Michelle. Are you ready to start your grand adventure? Michelle, do I have a choice? Operator, of course not. Don't worry. I'll be keeping track of how it's going. We'll make a great team. You'll be the one out here. You'll be the one out here on the battlefield, and I'll be sitting in the comfort of my room, taking notes. Depending on how you do, well, I'll report back to your ex. I think she'd like to know how you're doing. This fucking snitch! My ex. How do you know about her? Who is this? You'll know once the time is right. If the time is ever right. What would you like to do? Hey John, watching on mobile data because my service provider sucks. Brexit music, I do hope that gets better soon. The gate is not safe to climb over. Michelle, can I ask you something? This new look, is it real or am I having some sort of weird fantasy? Robin, I've always been like this. You just couldn't see. There's no point in explaining something that didn't exist to you. Is it the tail or the horns that bother you the most? The feet, maybe? It looks dope, dude. Michelle, bother me? Not at all. Look at all that leg. It's spicy. Robin, really? Surprisingly good taste coming from you. Oh man, I think Michelle's jacket is kind of sick. I don't think Michelle's got bad taste. There's no one here. Maybe enter it this way. Oh. An axe. This is going to be useful. Oh, so I can go into first person. Weird. I was not expecting this. Robin, I'll go on ahead, but I can't guarantee I'll leave a safe path behind. The reality is a tad more dangerous than the one you're used to. It's likely you'll come across some unfriendly creatures. If a demon notices you, you'll have to decide to run or fight. Listen, if your third eye is open when a demon approaches, you'll only be able to attack it. It's hard. If that proves to be too tricky, you should close your third eye to strike them anywhere. Keep your wits about you. We'll bump into each other again. Oh. Why would something like this be here? It's like a giant safe. Something down there? Hell yeah, I killed a tiny defenseless insect. Okay, so we are seeing the alternate reality superimposed onto the normal world. And so for stuff like over here, those thorns aren't really there. Got a water bottle. Water gives you the gift of life and can restore my health. I better hold on to this. Oh, there's a demon. Oh, it's like a weird little rat person. That rat was enormous. How did it grow so large? Hey John, would just like to be shared that I'll be pureeing pig's brains tomorrow. Thoughts? I mean, you know, I should probably heal. How do I get to my inventory? I mean, buddy, listen, whatever gets you through the day. Know what I'm saying? I do not have a lot of health left. And I'm scared that there are more demons around. I'm gonna save in this phone because I think death is imminent. Excuse me, chat. You've reached the operator. How can I help? Okay, there's a little rat person. There's another rat person. Robin, why did you leave me so far behind? To get my setup ready in time. I realized you wouldn't make it very far without a little extra help. Didn't you see my gift on the table? Are you sure I can have this? That sure is a gun. I'm only lending it to you. It's my handy companion, Hellhounds. You're more level-headed than I'd ever given you credit for, so I trust you'll take care of my baby. Thanks, but what is it exactly? A gun, sorta. Ready for some practice? Show me what you got. Beautiful. Now let me show you a little trick. Open your third eye near that target. Wait. Is this Killer 7? It goddamn isn't all. This little heart is an enemy's weak point. Shoot it to deal more damage and save yourself from ammo while you're at it. Have a try. Elegant. When your third eye is open, you can only attack enemies inside its area of effect, and you can only hit their weak points. Alright, now we're going to fire at a distance to shoot targets at longer ranges. You'll have to close your third eye so the bullets don't dissipate in the veil between worlds. Okay, gotta close third eye. Nice. Remember, if your third eye is open, you can only shoot inside the area of effect. If you want to shoot something further away, you have to close the third eye. Okay, that's really interesting, because basically now what it means is that if we're willing to let enemies get closer to us, we have a better chance of scoring critical hits, but they'll also be closer to us. But if we go from further away, it'll be more defensive, but it'll cost us more bullets, and we also won't get health back if we do kill them. I like that. That's actually a pretty Honestly, the thrust of that is kind of an improvement on the basics of Killer 7's game design, which is kind of crazy. Remember, if your third eye is open, you can only shoot inside the area of effect. If you want to shoot something further away, yeah, I've already done that. Do me a favor and finish off these last targets for me. All this teaching makes me tired. But then with this guy, I can't shoot him with my eye open. I have to close it and shoot him from afar. Robin, wonderful. You're a true natural. Did you notice the power for the train at the platform is out? If you can find a way to get the power back on, I'd advise using the train. That would be the safest way to get around. You don't want to come with? Wouldn't we be safer together? Robin. I've had my eye out for something special, and after years of searching for it, I've got a hint where it is in this very room. I want to have another look and be certain there's nothing else here. You go on ahead. Hellhound will help you out. This is going to be my lunch, but you can have it. I don't want it anymore. You want it? Take moldy sandwich. Okay, I still don't know how to actually open my inventory. Oh, this is pretty fucking cool. So I don't know if that's a scare or that is a direct reference to Silent Hill 1. Hello? Are you okay in there? Shadowy figure. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten for days. My cravings. I need to satisfy my cravings. What are you craving? It's really specific stuff, so don't laugh at me, okay? I have a craving for something old. Old? Yeah, like it's been sitting around in the open, getting tastier. I also want, if it's not too much to ask, something cold. Cold? Yeah, an icy snack, hard as a rock. And one last thing, I want something dehydrated, dry to the bone. Dehydrated? Yeah, like will snap when you bite into it, dry and crackly like little twigs. Okay, tab. There we go. And also... Is that for me? It's the mold. I gave her the moldy sandwich. Nice old food? Give moldy sandwich. Oh, whoa. I see, John, no complaints about transitions to the first person shooting gameplay now, but when you were playing Omicron... Guys, if there's one thing that my gameplay footage of Omicron fails to convey, is how fucking awful that first person felt. It was so bad. And again, like, it was meant to be on a Dreamcast controller, so... The looking around was controlled with, like, WASD. Like, not the moving, the looking. Oh, whoa, this is the perfect snack. Incredible. I've never seen anything so delicious in my life. I've only had access to disgusting water in this place. The septic waste keeps me sick. Keeps making me sick. If only I had an ability like yours, but even then, food is my ultimate desire. Here, have a tip. I got 7 yowzas. If you find the very things I crave, you'll be rewarded for your hard work. It's the least I could do. Please, please, the hunger continues. The first person in this actually feels pretty good. Like it's janky, but it's kind of nice. It feels like something is pushing me away from this door. This game kind of has the look of Fear Effect, for anyone who remembers that. It was the lesbian, well, the cover that looked like a lesbian. I don't think there was actually lesbians in it, which would have been cool. What the hell is this? Oh, maybe we'll look at that with our eye. Ah, it's just a bunch of boxes. What is that? Something's coming. So you can't move in first person, which is kind of cool. Oh, that's a spooky portrait. Reload, reload. Damn, he came really close to killing me. The computer's asking for a user ID, but there's no way to enter it. A painting of a woman. She is well dressed. These machines look like they're still supplying power somewhere. Oh, yes. Oh, this dude is very dead. Are these just a bunch of... Wow. Just a bunch of weird dead bodies. I love the art style. Me too. The art style is really cool. Okay, I think we gotta come back here. Control switch on the wall. Pull the switch. A mechanism. Oh god. Third eye refuses to open. Ah, that's not good. He doesn't look dead. Staff ID card here. Take ID card. Operator. You've reached the operator. How can I help? Sure thing, sweetness. Can you use the axe still? As far as I know, I can. Yep. It's kind of crazy how they've modeled like every room basically twice. looks like a computer supply cabinet. There's a sturdy lock on the door. It might be able to pick it open if it had something suitable. I'm guessing she doesn't mean our axe. Worth a shot. A staff workstation. I don't see anything of importance. The papers in the filing cabinet don't seem important to me. Oh god, this guy. Okay, I don't think we can actually kill this guy, so I'm just gonna run. We've been in there. We haven't been up here yet, I don't think. There's a shiny artifact here. Take artifact. Got ancient halo. It looks valuable. I should hold on to it. Okay. Oh! Okay, he is slow as shit. The combat actually, like, is kind of satisfying and kind of fun. Like, it feels fun trying to go as quick as you can for the different ones. A jar of pickled cucumber, not my favorite thing to eat. This might come in handy. Would the weird toilet woman person like that? Oh, crap. Okay, we got some water. Very welcome. He's holding a bloody screwdriver. So we should be able to use that to pick the cabinet. I don't think I need to open this. God, that's creepy. There's a note here. Notice to all staff, please be advised, someone has been attacking staff and passengers. Please remain alert at all times and check the company message board for further details with regard to the ongoing situation. In here? No, maybe it wasn't. I could try pick the lock. Use screwdriver. Open. Take the computer keyboard from inside. Okay, so now we need to find that PC, which there is no way to, like, use it. think that was out here. Excuse me, sir! Was it? I don't think it was this room. Oh, it was. That's better. Now I can type. The computer is requesting a user ID. And so with that, there's a user ID on the back of the ID card. Enter user ID. The power has been restored. The trains should be running now. Huh. Oh, she has like, or they have like goat feet. Robin, nice job restoring the power. The train should help us cover some distance. Us? You're coming too? Robin, yep. I didn't find what I was looking for, but I found something worthwhile, just as well. You'll need it. I'll go ahead and open the train. See you on board, yeah? I don't think we found anything else for this woman. Oh, is that for me? Something nice and old? Give jar of pickled cucumber. Okay. This is very sour. Irk, bleh, gross, gross. Curse this crunchy pickle cucumber. Who would eat such nonsense? How dare you feed me something so putrid? Punishment is in order. Ow! God damn it! Hey! Let go! I'm sorry, so sorry. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten for days. I've had these cravings for so long. I need sustenance before I wither into a husk. So, do you have anything I could eat for these my ungodly cravings? I don't know about that person. So much money. It kind of feels like this game is doing what Blooper Team's old game, The Medium, wanted to do with the dimension hopping shit. But this is good, and from what I understand so far, not horrifyingly offensive. Well, John isn't getting the pickle ending now. God damn it. Oh, jeez. Well, that ain't right. Daiquiri Jack, I never played the game. The medium, how is it horrifyingly offensive? So I could be wrong. I'm delivering this through a second-hand person, but I think the idea of the medium is that people turn into monsters when they become like horribly traumatized, and I think there's a kind of thing where it's like some people become too traumatized to save. I don't know if that's actually the case. I think that's mainly going off a James Stephanie Sterling video, but that sounded not great. Oh, the medium, a game so subtle it named character sadness. Man, I should name the Night Patrols character sadness. That'd be pretty fun. That's certainly a from Mondragon VT. It ain't great. It ain't great. I'm gonna have a little bit more of an explore on this platform before we get on the train. Back! Back, rat creature! I warned you. I warned you, you might be my tiny, pathetic opponents. Sadness should also be unreasonably ripped, like abs on abs. Look, if it's a character in Eye Patch Wolves, they're gonna have abs. Except, well, Kim doesn't have abs, but in the new art she does. So I don't. Look, guys, I didn't. Never mind. Never mind. There's a shiny artifact here. I don't know, gotta have diversity of body types. Very true. Very true. Okay, what do we got here? Oh geez. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Oh god! Ah! Oh Christ. Nice, okay. Oh! I prefer some chubs over abs, to be honest. A nice tummy pillow is a thing of greatness. Look, I do enjoy myself. Chunk. I think I definitely, we've talked about this before, but I think my personal preference in like what I am attracted to is I like abs or I like little chunk, and not that there's anything at all wrong in between, but it's kind of those two extremes I find myself into. So yes, agreed, friends. Okay, here we go. Nice. That feels so good. Come on in. Like, it's a survival horror, but so far, like, it's a kind of chill survival horror. Like, it's letting you get those feelings that survival horror. It's itching those survival horror, like, it's scratching that survival horror itch without being a lot of what's like kind of difficult about the genre, or which can be kind of isolating. And I don't mean isolating in a bad way. I think this has given me kind of Crow Country soft survival horror vibes so far, and I really like that. Did we miss something? Maybe my axe. Ah, there we go. I'm not seeing nothing. Okay, we got some more health. Nice. I guess what I would say with the difficulty is, like, do not have an abundance of health and enemies hit hard. So there is that aspect of things. Oh, this woman again. Jenny, look what I got. All this is for you. The creature. Jenny, isn't it great? There's more where this came from. I have to do this. Spare me, please, please. Jenny, my lovely Jenny, we both know this is not what either of us truly desire. I can feel it in your heart. You are desperately lonely, just as am I. Please look at me. Whoa! 6! Jenny, piss off! The only love I have is the love of money! Jenny, I'll never look at you, no matter how many times you give me. Your time is up. Speaking of girl abs, Jenny, if you do not look at me out of your own volition, I shall take your eyes and have the pleasure of helping you to do so. No. No! They will be returned to you when you are ready to appreciate me. Oh, man. I feel like a boss fight is incoming. Robin, you're handling this way better than I imagined. Benedict's predictions were right. Benedict? Are you seeing someone new? Robin, if half a millennia counts as new, sure. Michelle, 500 years and not a peep about him? I thought I was your closest friend. Robin, it's a situationship. He lives in the abandoned church. You'll get a chance to meet him. He'll fill in the blanks and how to fix your issues, as it were. I've got a general idea, but he's really good at calculating these kind of things. It's best if you hear it from him. Michelle, whatever. Robin, we'll get to that later. First, we need to find our way out of here, and I found just the thing to help us along the way. What is that? It's a heartbreaker. It's got an angelic power used to shower the hearts of the unworthy, destroying them immediately. I could have made use of something like that years ago. Robin, ha! Well, you have it now. You've acquired the Heartbreaker. The Heartbreaker allows you to build up charge while you're attacking a demon. Let me show you how it works. Shoot these targets. Each time you damage them, a Heartbreaker will charge a little. Nice. The Heartbreakers won't charge very quickly on weak demons. With stronger demons, you can comb their weak points for bonus Heartbreaker charge. I want you to attack these targets' weak points without missing any shots. If you manage it, you'll receive a perfect combo and double the Heartbreaker charge gained on the first weak point. Amazing, you have a keen eye. The Heartbreaker is well on its way to a full charge now. This time we'll try an even stronger demon, one that even my trusty Hellhead pistol can't defeat under normal circumstances. Attack the target until the Heartbreaker is fully charged. Another perfect combo should do it. Outstanding. With the Heartbreaker fully charged, you can unleash Heartbreak shots, the ultimate coup de grace. Take aim and defeat the target with a Heartbreak shot. Be careful though, if you miss, you'll have to charge the Heartbreaker up again. So, I have to left control. Oh, whoa! I knew you had it in you. That was pretty cool. The Heartbreaker is powerful angelic weapon that can defeat most demons in one shot. Remember, any damage you inflict on a demon will charge the Heartbreaker. You'll charge it faster by getting perfect combos and weak points. Even with the angelic Heartbreaker, you're not invincible, Michelle. You might find that one-shots don't always get the job done. Some demons need more of a beating. Luckily, there's nothing like that around here. Come on, there's something I wanted to see in the next carriage. You should take a look for yourself. I'm gonna just take these bullets. Oh, damn. Eyes. They can have them. A real entrepreneur like me can sniff out money a million miles away. This is what I'm like when I'm meeting my merch team about Eye Patch Wolves. That's right. Like a hungry rat seeking cheese, I'll hoard everything I can find. And they're like, yes, John. Now, the supplier for the new t-shirt, could we please talk about that? My offers have never been turned down. Everyone has their price. Even penny counts. Every penny counts. And they're like, yeah, John, if we could just talk about the suppliers for like 2 minutes. I wonder what happened to Jenny in the end. Maybe she was one of those gross rats that we got rid of earlier. Having that curse looks brutal, Michelle. I mean, it would be brutal if you didn't have me by your side. You'll be fine, Michelle. I won't let anything bad happen to you. Benedict would never let me hear the end of it. You can confirm that yourself once we find our way out of here. Something feels off, though. We're seeing these memories from Jenny's point of view. That must mean that echoes belong to her. If the echoes are still here... I don't like the sound of that. I nearly forgot where we're on the train from hell. What do you think it was? Dunno. Michelle, go to the back of the train. Michelle? Oh, jeez. Whatever happens, find your way to Benedict's church, and if there was ever a time to use the Heartbreaker, it's now. Robin! Is Robin gonna die? Okay. Crap, okay.
It was a lie when they said money can't buy happiness. Can't help but smile every time I'm stacking it.
Ow, okay, that's bad. Rap music is playing. Hip hop music is playing. This rules. This is fucking cool.
Chasing blue, thought if I freedom chasing you, I paid the toll, I paid the price.
Okay, here it comes again.
I sold my soul, that is my life, which at this point I hate you blue. But at least I ain't the basic dude. Hey, ultimately grabbing trouble, trigger by the queen.
Okay, got it perfect. Can hit it.
felt, but it's when it's just crying to me. Now I lost my soul in a bargain of force. I'm staring down my shark's beam. What did you understand? I'm like I got nothing to lose, so I'm running.
This is class. This is so fucking cool.
My heart is I'm wondering. I couldn't use my money to solve this. For everyone's temperament, my suffering is the only definite. So my race, my killing degenerate. That makes me my design to solve this.
Okay, and
I bought that pure sadness, but you reinvented my happiness.
Poopy Monster, thank you for the subscription. Been a long time watcher, finally subbed. Thank you, Poopy Monster. It is very appreciated. Robin didn't deserve to go out like this. What will I do without them? Oh man. Robin can't be dead, right? Like, there's no way that's them just gone. It looks like the door to my apartment last night. It's the only way to go now. I hope I can find Benedict. I owe Robin that. Underground station. They give you a rank and everything. I mean, I think a five stars, chat. I think I did pretty good. Where the hell am I this time? Oh dear. Lol, I don't know if John can handle death grips. Professor Pigeon, I know who death grips are. I came this close to going to a death grips. Look, I've seen footage. Is a fucking amazing song. That is so... Professor Pigeon, I reject your claim completely. You didn't rate the giant rat. 2. On one hand, it's completely hideous. On the other, you probably could ride its back around the city, which would be fun. I haven't formally invited you yet, but I can forgive your intrusion. Have you come to declare your love for me? I'm ready to accept. There's no way in hell my friend is dead because of you. I don't know where I am or how I got here, but I'm leaving. I never want to see you again. No one denies the Duchess. No one denies the Duchess. You can't come here without being asked and then simply leave, Michelle. It's rude. It shows no decorum, no sense of consideration. You can work on that. You can work on that. I have a lot of time, which gives me a lot of patience. I know multifarious methods to guide our relationship towards the right path. Oh, jeez! Wait. Hold on. We can't let your tantrums get out of hands. This game's fucking wild. The Duchess. However, I don't want to cause you any permanent damage before the curse is fully set. If you wish to leave, you can enter the door I used to access your room. Michelle, no way I'm going through that creepy door. The Duchess, suit yourself. I don't control you, not yet. This place will be your home soon. You may as well familiarize yourself with it. Who's that? Hotel staff, a new arrival. Welcome to the Duchess's hotel. You may be one of the victims. That nasty cut in your Horfed gives it away immediately. It's the Duchess' signature move. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna save. Well, I hope this isn't my room, because this is not great. Oh, wow. Massive eyesore.
We meet again, wretched woman.
You look familiar.
Of course I do. Don't be coy with me. I was doing an excellent job at blocking your progress.
Did you, though?
I would say I did all right, considering the circumstances. There aren't very many victims who manage to find a way to step outside of their room.
Why are you here? There are so many room doors. What are they for?
Massive eyesore. Each room is where a victim lies in wait for their next visit.
You're a victim too? I thought you were another demon.
Quite the opposite. I was once a part of a cohort of angels, on an endless mission as suppressors of demonic activity. It was an awfully dull life, devoid of any senses.
At least you have some sort of existence, my friends. I just saw my friends. They're gone. Massive eyesore.
Well, get used to it. You thought the human world was cruel. Well, you'll see how much worse things can be.
How do you end up like this?
I'm not capable of love. It's not part of my design. Rejection leads to torture from the Duchess as a means to try and coax love out of us. It's the same for every victim. My flesh exposed, stretched and grafted to this room was one of the ways of trying to get me to break. No matter how hard the Duchess tries, it's not going to happen.
Why were you trying to stop me?
In all my existence, I never felt more alive. You're like the rest of us. You might be intriguing for a few days, but eventually the Duchess' interest you will wane. Before you know it, you'll become part of the routine torture regime, and you'll be thankful for it. As it stands, you are getting in the way with your rebellion. I need to feel, Michelle. Don't ruin this for me. I see. I will see you again, wretched woman. Ooh.
Eve_Bloom, lesbian, neon, Silent Hill. Agreed. That is a near perfect description of what this game has been so far. Gay Cosmic Horror. Thank you. Maybe some transphobia happening in your YouTube chat. Let me just resolve that real quick. Someone thank you for picking up some merch at iPatchWolves.com. I do appreciate it. But yeah, I am really, really enjoying this game so far. Okay. That should fix that problem. Sorry about that, guys.
That's right, boys.
People just be a bit weird. Okay. Hey, listen, the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat, we're all allies here. But yeah, if stuff is ever going weird in the YouTube chat, best way to deal with it is to I'm still trying to figure out some mods for the YouTube chat, but we will get that going soon. But in the meantime, best way to deal with it is just mention it in the Twitch chat that someone's being a dick. Go in one of these. Game not on screen. Sorry. You have not missed much. It's hard to have multiple chats at once. Yeah, that's the kind of thing. It's like, I like streaming on YouTube, like, because I think it makes it easier for watch. But, like, one chat is difficult enough to keep up with as is. But I will, maybe I could get another monitor and just have the YouTube chat going in that as well. That seems like a good idea. Hunky Bill Nye, thanks for being cool about it, John. Oh, of course. You know, I don't want fucking transphobes or whoever the fuck else hanging out in my chat. Whoa! This is fucking cool. Oh geez, Michelle, I heard about your curse, but I didn't think I'd see you here already. Do I know you? It's me, Clarissa girl. Don't you recognize a friend when you see... This is Clarissa? Wow. Robin, I can see you as a demon, but you? I don't think that would be your style. Clarissa, and you're right, I'm not a demon. I'm an angel. Don't ever associate me with Robin ever again. Yuck. Clarissa, come on, dude. Hey, don't talk about Robin like that. I agree. Michelle, Robin is gone. Clarissa, I'm sorry, girl. I get it. The whole world is mean, and sadly, you'll have to get used to it now that you're part of it. Michelle, I don't know I ever will. Look at this place. It's infested with demons. Isn't it dangerous for an angel to be here? What are you doing here? Clarissa, I'm glad you asked. I thought I'd finally get rid of Daryl. Not Daryl! You've seen Daryl's awful treatment of me. His business practices are sloppy too. It's costing me my reputation. His bar should be bringing in all kinds of hopeless demons for me to exterminate, but I'm starting to miss my quotas. He caught me extinguishing demons and is threatening to kick me out of the bar. Everything that happened to you is Daryl's fault too. He's bad for business. We need to make him pay. If we can't find some way to get rid of it, I think we'd both be better off. Oh, sorry, Jack. Give me 1 sec to sort something. Where is... What the fuck? Um, if we can't find some way to get rid of him, I think we'd both be better off. That should actually be sorted out, chat. Sorry about that. I need a little more time to think of a plan. We'll hit him where it hurts. It'll be the bar tomorrow. Catch up with me there if you're interested. Damn, Clarissa. I don't know I can be a part of that. I don't know if I agree with that at all. Daryl? No, Daryl! Get away from her! You can't handle that! Daryl, distracted. I've never taken my eye off the ball. I've been hard at work finding out some of the best candidates you've ever had. The Duchess. It's not the candidates, Daryl. The portions of the main meals are smaller than usual. We've not had any new menu items for a time either. The menu has become dull, Daryl. There's a certain experience my fellow kinship expects when residing at the empire of the most powerful demon this side of the world. Jester Dan. Yeah, that's right, Daryl. What does the menu have to do with me? I didn't sign up for that kind of petty work. You're my right hand, Daryl. Of all my problems, all of my problems are yours to fix. You've been spending a lot of time in the kitchen as of late. Why not use your familiarity with it to enhance what's available? You must also fix our meat shortage. Demand for both our hotel guests and wholesale buyers are not being met. Yeah, Daryl. Why don't you take your job seriously for once, Daryl? But I have plans for tonight. The Duchess. Not anymore. I expect to see something new to sample on the menu, and our kitchen is to be run accordingly by schedule tomorrow. Tad. Yang miss. Oh my god, it's like a goat. Oh, there's a lot going on there. I've seen you walk into Marty's shop. You must have one of those strange ghosts I saw in town earlier. I am no ghost. Ghosts are simple beings with simple purposes and desires. No, no, no. Before you is the great traveling artifact dealer, Dr. Dads for short. I specialize in rare and valuable items. I often trade with Marty online via Electrofield Mail and various Electrofield online forums. Weren't you meant to meet up with him? I was, but alas, I forgot that Marty is not part of my realm and thus unable to recognize me face to face. I've already booked my stay at the hotel though, so I'll be around for the next few days regardless. Michelle, how intriguing. Tad, if you ever pass a peculiar item of note on your travels, do bring them to me, for I, Tad, can exchange them for appropriate values in Yowzas. Yowzas, where have I heard that before? From the incredible Marty, of course. His influences reach far and wide in the celestial realm. All of our currency is now based off the delightful concept of Yowzas. You can use Yowzas to upgrade your capabilities. Artifacts from Yowzas and Yowzas for upgrades. It's simple, really. Do you have anything of note? My new friend. I love this dude. Okay, let's sell it. Okay, we can sell this. A rare angel of hope. I'll give you 18 Yowzas for that. Sure. Amazing. A wonderful item. This item depicts the angel of love. He suffers the saddest love story of all. Your patronage is always appreciated. A delectable choice. A rare ancient halo. I'll give you 13 Yowzas for it. Amazing. Wowza, this is old. When an angel's halo is stolen, it petrifies into a weak stone. It's useless, but humans believe they still bring good luck. Your patronage is always appreciated. A rare warrior of change. I'll give you 27 yowzas for it. Amazing! A classic angel warrior. These figures were popular toys when I was young. Your patronage is always appreciated. Okay, how do we buy upgrades? Whatever takes your fancy. Increase the axe damage by 20%. Increase health replenishment by 10%. Wait a second. Is Tad a throat goat? Like literally? Oh my god, that is the joke, isn't it? Oh wow. Okay, okay. So let's see. Increase pistol clip size by 10 bullets. Increase pistol damage by 20%. I mean, that seems like a lock. Oh yeah! The pistol damage is very popular. It's yours for 27 yowzas. You've got good taste. Your patronage is always appreciated. Enjoy. Increase bottle capacity by 1. I think increase. Oh, interesting. You can increase the third eye threshold, but I think for now, health replenishment would be a better one. I hope to see you again, my friends. Man, I hope I get to voice more goats. I think I'm actually pretty good at voicing goats. Demon in hat. Fuck, what fucking voice do I give this? Ugh. We've only just arrived here, but we've heard great things about the buffet. Demon in dress. Finding suitable clothes to blend in with civilized demon society was tricky. You must be the Duchess. Latest object of desire. What a pleasure to meet you. I'm sure we'll become acquainted during your eternal stay here. How can I assist you? About the Duchess. The Duchess is exemplary, an inspiration for all of us disgraced from heaven. Their mission is to find love and return to the good their mission to find love and return to good graces will pave the way for all the desperate and to reconnect with our old forms. How can I assist you? Never mind. I'll be seeing you. Oh wow, Cerberus is actually just a bunch of wolves. Okay, that makes sense. We'll be taking some time off soon. It's great. It's a great spectacle when the Duchess' newest victim is fully taken by the curse. We wouldn't want to miss it. When it happens to you, babe. Jeez. Okay, Daryl, what do you got for us? What are you doing here, dead girl? Dead girl? The one who's ended up in dead is Robin. I was warned about you. I should have listened. Yeah? What are you gonna do about it? Screw you, Daryl. I hope karma finds your ugly ass. Okay, well, Daryl's obviously not ugly, but Michelle's upset, so... Daryl, who cares? At least you have friends that can die. Oakley is all I've got. If I lose him, I'll lose everything. I've got bigger problems than you. The Duchess has me under a microscope, and I still need to sort something for me and Oakley's anniversary tomorrow. Piss off, will you? Oh, Daryl, buddy. I think you've made some poor calls. Loud demon. It's rude to make me wait. Why does the Duchess think they are the only demon worthy of respect? What is even that? Chef Armando. Make the dishes bigger. Chef Armando. Make the food more flavorful. Chef Armando. Well, Chef Armando. Well, Chef Armando would if Chef Armando was given quality meats and seasonings. Chef Armando can't get enough in his own kitchen. Daryl's backlog of shipments has completely cluttered the space. The energy of the kitchen is most important when creating culinary masterpieces. Chef Armando cannot work until it has been cleared. Ah, you there. Are you the latest shipments come in? Quickly turn around so Chef Armando can grade your quality. No thanks. You barely have anything to work with anyway. Darrow's supply continues to disappoint. This human does not understand quality food. Chef Armando has a list of the underworld class ingredients that would be most helpful in the kitchen. Something sour and crunchy, something flaming hot and spicy, something... Oh, I can't give him the pickles. God damn it. These items could give the menu a rejuvenation desperately cries out for. Until those ingredients, the kitchen will be the best that the demon world has to offer. Is that what your guests actually want? It is. They simply do not know it yet. If only Chef Armando could acquire such delicate, hard-to-find ingredients, my coin purse of Yowzas would open generously for anyone who could supply my needs. God damn it. Okay. Okay, let's keep looking around. Oh, man. Okay, this all looks pretty sick. Okay, guys, I think we're going to call it a stream there. But thank you for joining me today. I really, really like this game. I don't know if I'll stream any more of it, but I'd say I will definitely play more of it myself at some point, because I just think it's kind of fucking cool. I can't remember who in the chat nailed it, but when they said basically like lesbian killer 7 survival horror, that is it, and it kind of rules. But yeah, so that's gonna do it, guys. Stream Dokapon this Friday. Look, I made amazing progress on Friday's stream. We are entering endgame. I am the most powerful character in Dokapon. It's all gonna go down. Cannot wait to see